Love, yes, it's me, back into my protective style from flat ironing again. When will I ever learn? I don't know. I guess when I'm bald headed. I don't know. Anyway, what I did was I went to my local beauty supply store, and I purchased another lace front wig, Indian Remy lace front wig in the 1B. That heifer. No, it's a 1B. Wrong box. But anyway, I'm going to show you from start to finish how I do my wigs. Now, what I've learned is that you don't have to put out $400 or $500 on a wig just so that you can have the lace cap, the full lace, when you don't wear like ponytails and stuff like that. I paid $249 for this wig. But if you buy one, you get the second one 50% off. So basically it added up to $175 per wig, and I only got the lace front. See how much lace is in there. But I'm going to show you a trick on how you could get a little deeper part. So yeah, it's a 1B, and it's about, I would say 18 inches long. That's usually what I get. So it's got the, that kind of cap on the inside. So I'll show you from start to finish how I do my wigs to make it look as realistically as possible. So I'm going to ditch the old navy hat. And you can see that I'm back into my protective style because I am on my way to Wasteland Hair. And I want to get it before the summer's end. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dry fit the wig. So I'm going to get my hair pinned back. Okay. Now that that's tied back, I use these as a wig cap because number one, it holds moisture. I don't know if you guys use it or whatever, but when I use it, it's moist from my hair, which is good. It's just a stocking, the end of a pantyhose, and I just cut off the foot part, and so I made it out of a wig cap. So I'm going to fit that over. And unfortunately, well, fortunately for me, I already had them to cut the lace off the front because I can't stand doing that. Drives me nuts. So they've already cut the lace off for me, and they do that as a service free of charge. And I bought two of these because one of them I'm going to use for a middle part, and then the other one I'm going to use for a deep side part. So I'm going to dry fit the wig to make sure that it fits. And this one has the clips on the side, or the combs on the side, and adjustable strap in the back. So I'm just going to quickly dry fit this. I already know that it fits my head because I've bought, this is like my fourth one so far. It's a comfortable fit. Has the part down the middle. I'm not going to put the combs in because my braids are still tight, and I'm not trying to hurt myself trying to slip the combs underneath. So this is how the wig looks on, and that's without anything being done to it. Okay. I'm not going to do the straps or anything. I never do when I'm cutting and all that stuff. This wig, I'm going to make the middle part since it's already parted in the middle. Or should I'll do a side part on this one because the middle part's easy to do. So it's just your 100% human hair Indian Remy lace top wig. Okay, so as you can see, I have a little bit of lace top there, and I want to make it a side part. And as you know, on the sides, you're not going to get the depth of lace as you do in the top, because it goes like this and just goes back a little bit, but it comes like real thin in the front. Hope you know what I mean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch it from the middle part to a deep side part. I like deep side parts. And then every once in a while, I will wear a middle part. So because this isn't a full lace wig, so you have to be really careful. Oh, it got away from me. Anyway, you have to be really careful when you do switch it over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one wig a side part and the other wig a middle part. And that way I don't have to worry about switching anything and, you know, flat ironing it that way. It's already set up. The part's already set up. So, moving right along. And what I kind of want to do is figure out how deep I want the part. Usually I like it sick deep. I like a pretty deep part. Oops. Yeah, like that. Okay. So I'm going to straighten up this part. It usually takes a minute because the hair is trained to be parted down the middle. I should leave it like that, huh? Yeah. So, my curling iron is heated up. I pretty much have my part where I like it. It's much more difficult to part it where the lace ends at. Okay. Because it is 100% human hair. And so you want to kind of protect it. Okay. I think that's about right. Take it off. Then I'm going to take and I'm going to kind of sear the part in. Take my flat iron. Find the part. Can you see it right there? And I'm just going to kind of cook it in. So that way the hair lays flat, flat, flat. On one side. And then do the same thing. Can you see that? And then do the same thing on this side. Kind of cook it in. And I'm telling you, doing it this way saves you a lot of money. I have bought full lace wigs. And, you know, one day after buying my fourth or my fifth one, I'm like, you know, why? Because I'm never going to wear a ponytail in the top with it hanging down because y'all know, I just don't do that. And so I save a lot of money by doing it this way. Now what I'm going to do is, now that I've flattened that down really well, I'm going to put some makeup within that part. What I've decided on is my MAC concealer. That works better for me. So I'm going to take a very small brush that I use for my concealer and just get some on there like that. And I'm going to follow the part. So I am going to do this. Just like that. Ooh, can't even see. I'm going to drag it up onto the hair so I've left the part. Just like that. And the good thing about it is that you can make it as wide as you need to. Can you see that part there? Then I'm going to put it on the underneath part of the lace. Just like that. Just follow that part. And I'm going to push it in there to make sure that it's in there and on there good. Now I'm going to dry fit. Okay. It's looking a little orangey, but I can fix that as I go along. So the lace ended right here, but I extended the lace back a little further to give me more of a deeper part. You see that? Now, just to ensure that, you know, to make it look as real as I possibly can with what I have, I'll take a Q-tip and I'll go over this part to kind of make it less bright and to make it a little bit more muted. So I've taken, you know, some of it off in the heavier. See, it is blending in well. See that? Never mind the buckshots. Okay. So I just gotta work it a little bit more back here, which is beyond the neck. And the good thing about this is that if you make your part too wide, you can always go in with a marker or mascara, and that's the easiest way to make your part a little bit more narrow. So now what we have is a more realistic, deeper part. And if I want it deeper, I'll just move it a little bit over to the side like that. Okay, that's about it as far as the part is concerned. And now I'm gonna move into the cutting aspect to get it, you know, exactly where I need the bangs to go